So I'll cover this in ZVP too, but these pillars are shit. I guess I can't show both of them at the same time. These are fake pillars, is what I like to call them, because if they have a Hellion on this lip, then they can see most of this pillar. So you have to be, actually I think maybe all of the pillar, actually. I'm pretty sure you can see all of the pillar with the Hellion here. So what you need to do, if you're a big main scout guy, or a nat, or actually rather if you're a big nat guy, instead of going straight here to your home, well allegedly your home, you need to start thinking about different options. Like for example here, in like going in and out, or a personal favorite of mine is sitting on this high ground and then bouncing between these 2 points. If you can go back and forth, you can kind of see what you need to see while still being on this high ground, which is really powerful because it's so long, and then you can go onto this high ground if you need to. But this pillar is effectively useless if you're playing somebody who knows that they can just get a Hellion to see vision. Any pillar that's next to a ramp like this is like this. So the main way of scouting on this map is you either go over here like you might on any map, or we still have our tried and trues. We can scout the mains, but if you're a nat guy, you really want to think about parking here. Well, it would be more like here, and then you go home to your high ground. That's a little bit further, and then you're just kind of doing back and forth, check for CCs, check for depots, whatever you like to do. It's just a little bit more of a convoluted death aura. But yeah, besides that, it's pretty much fine. It's just a more convoluted death aura, and you need to know that this is not a safe pillar at all. And this also applies to This also applies to Jag, but unfortunately Jag doesn't really have as cool of like a high ground thing to rely on. This pillar is a fake pillar, and you don't even need an adept on here, actually. Same thing with ZVT, you don't need a Hellion up here, you just need anything that breathes. Another Marine, could be a Zealot. I don't think it can be a probe, can it? I'm not sure. Of course, we have our tried and true, main setups that are really nice, but we don't really have like a high ground to be safe with. This is all low ground here. So what ends up happening is these are like the safest pillars, but they're in Africa. They're completely useless. So if you're huge into the nat pillar stuff and you want to be like, actually safe, the most technically safe, you would really want to start considering doing some straight to main pillars, or not pillars, OVs, because it's just the best way right now. Knowing how to do both of these is good, whether it's coming from the back or just going straight to it is nice, because it's kind of, well, I mean, this is maybe not as important unless you're a tournament player, but it's nice to have mix-ups and stuff like that. If you're always going a certain place, maybe people will predict, and maybe they don't snipe your OV, but maybe they always know you're here, so they're always putting stuff back here. This is a little bit more higher level, maybe back here. Maybe not as applicable to most people, but it's something to definitely think about. And of course, all the overlord, checking for proxy stuff goes. It's all the same. Yeah, it's all the same stuff. Cool.